So guys, I lied. So guys, I'm America. Nah, I'm joking. We actually did get Captain America. There he is. I haven't opened yet, even though I had the urge to open him earlier, but then I remembered I have to. I said I was gonna open him a couple days ago when I said I was gonna open a character. So I'll give a second for people to get in here, but because these cases, like, I just kind of popped it open, but I gotta take out the cards and stuff. It's still in there and stuff, and it's pretty obvious who we're gonna be facing, our villain, that because we haven't faced him yet, and I was kind of, because I already had planned out who I was gonna buy. It's pretty obvious who we're facing as Captain America. So first we're gonna grab the role manual underneath Captain America's thing, and it has the built-in poster, of course. Let's see the day. What does he have? Leadership Captain America. Okay, so here's Captain America with his poster. I'll put that underneath there later. And of course, we have the Captain America deck. And it's now time. If I can actually, get underneath, all this stuff. Once I get underneath this stuff, I can, actually. And we are going to be playing as Captain America. I'm just might. I can't actually grab the plastic off of him, it seems like. The plastic's really good on there. Okay, sorry. I got it. And here we go. Steve Rogers flips over to Captain America. Really cool. He's got his ally is Agent 13, aka Sharon Carter. He's got the Fearless Determination. He's got two of those. Heroic Strike. Heroic Strike again. Heroic Strike again. Shield Block. Shield Block again. Shield Toss. Shield Toss again. Steve's Apartment. Captain America's Helmet. Captain America's Shield. Super Soldier Serum. That again. And now that's just the end of his stuff. Now we got the... Now we got... Ooh, I just saw one of the ones we got. Of course, we got Sam Wilson Falcon as an ally. Hawkeye ally. And this one I'm really excited about. Squirtle ally. That's really cool. I really like that. Awesome. Wonder Man. The Avengers Assemble. Ready every Avenger character you control until the end of the round. Make the Call. Strengthen Numbers. Quinjet. Mockingbird. Avengers Tower. Avengers Honor. His Obligation. Baron Zemo as the Nemesis. And that's the end of his pre-built deck. But now it's time to check out what extra cards he's got. Enraged. Attached to an ally. Max 1 per ally. Attached ally gets 2+ damage and takes 1 consequential damage after it. Got 3 of those. Followed. Attached to a side scheme. Max 1 per scheme. When attached scheme is defeated, deal 4 damage to an enemy. Got 3 of those. We didn't get any allies. I'm really surprised. Extra allies. But Expert Defense. When your hero defends against an attack, it gets 3+ attack. We'll get 3+ defense. That's actually really good. That's protection, right? Yeah. And then I already had some of these enhanced in awareness. So, of course, I don't even know if anyone's here. I'm going to see what I do have left, and I'm gonna sleeve what I can, even though I might not have enough cards to sleeve. Enough sleeves to card. Oh wait, sleeves, yeah, to card, yeah. Anyway, oh, I grabbed the wrong thing, so let me do this. Sorry, right now I'm just putting Captain America's cards in the sleeve now, since I got those. Captain America is one that I was debating on. He wasn't like on my top of my list as one I really wanted, but recently when I got the Red Skull, I think it felt like, yeah, Red Skull is cool. You can face him as like different people, like it would make sense as Hawkeye, but it's weird having Red Skull and not Captain America. So, oh yeah, and I kind of spoiled who we might be facing either today or tomorrow. I don't know. I'm kind of out of energy, so I might not do it alone. This might just be going over the cards and looking at everything that I got. Because I am kind of out of energy now. I don't feel it's the greatest. Shield toss again. And I'll just go over the cards possibly again so you guys can see everything we did get. I'll probably read the stuff again, everything that the characters do, because that's probably a good thing. Just, get over the Captain America deck we did get. So I'm going to... And that's the end of at least the Captain America cards, like the exclusive cards for him. That's the end of his stuff. And then now it's time for the leadership stuff and the basics that he came with. He came with a Falcon, he came with Hawkeye, and he came with Squirrel. And Wonder Man. Even though when I do, these like leadership decks, I stack them the best I can. Because you want to have like 3 or 4, but you can also use some of these allies. If you stack them pretty good, you just can use some of them as you can use some of them. I'm trying to remember. You can use some of them as almost as resources. So that's why I like mixing the Ant-Man's, like all the Ant-Man stuff we got. Ant-Man allies, the allies we already had for leadership, then Hawkeye's allies, mix them together because they both are really good allies. And now we got Captain America's allies, which are Falcon, Wonder Man. Hawkeye's already an ally. I do believe he was just... I don't know if he came in the base set, or if he came in the... I don't know. I would have appreciated a different ally. Like, they could have easily made Bucky, or the Winter Soldier Bucky, an ally, but they chose Hawkeye, which I feel like that's kind of, I don't know how I feel about that. That it would have made more sense for him to, because we already got Agent 13. I'm okay with Agent 13 being an ally, but like for the leadership, it would have made sense to make Bucky, unless he's already is an ally and I just didn't realize. But I don't know. It kind of is like, they had the opportunity to, and they decided not to. So, I don't know. Quinjet. After your turn begins, place one-time counter here on the Quinjet. Put an Avenger ally from your hand into play with the printed crop. Quinjet. Full cost or less than the number of time counters on. Then discard Quinjet. Okay. Let's go. High School Musical opening music plays. Yeah, I kind of tried to troll and said I didn't actually buy Captain America, but I did. I'm just putting them in sleeves now, and I'll go back over the stuff. Go back over everything I did end up getting, because I got a lot of stuff. Not a lot of stuff. I just got Captain America's cards. He's got some good cards. He's got like the basic stuff, the Mockingbird, the Genius, the Energy. Like we won't be going over that, but he's got some stuff like the Avengers Honorary. That's new. Some new allies. He's got his whole deck that he comes with. And yeah. If you have the Winter Soldier, who's better? The Winter Soldier, which I was just saying this as I was like, why is he not an ally in this? He would make sense to be an ally. But no, he's not a character yet. But I imagine he will be a character because they're doing all these. They're doing a bunch of like. Now I don't want to call them side characters, but they're doing a bunch of not side character. Hi, Mishra. Then I don't want to call them complete side heroes, but like the ones that like they go hand in hand with the other like the mainline heroes. We got Nebula for Gamora, and then Vision for Scarlet Witch, Valkyrie for Thor, and War Machine for Iron Man. So and Captain America hasn't got one yet. So I'm really hoping that because they just revealed that this new Spider-Man set, and they said there's gonna be a few surprises. So I'm hoping they just don't just drop the whole, here's an extra character. Because honestly, I either want Falcon. Wait, did they? Maybe I'm dumb, and there is a Falcon. There is Falcon coming out, but I don't think he is because the Hood's coming out next. No, I don't think there is Falcon. It's either gonna be Falcon with the shield, which it's gonna be Falcon with the shield, or it's going to be Winter Soldier, which I'm hoping it's Bucky, because I think he would play really cool. But I wouldn't be completely opposed to having Sam Wilson, because I do like Sam Wilson. I don't know. I think since they kind of dropped the ball and didn't give us a Winter Soldier ally, I think that he's probably gonna be the next one. Yeah, that would have made a lot of sense because they actually did that with Nebula, because Nebula is the first person to become. She's an ally, a hero, a villain, and a nemesis, because she's Gamora's nemesis, and she's also an ally, I do believe. She comes in like the base in Gamora's base deck. She's also, maybe she's not. No, she comes in someone else's base deck, I do believe. But I know she's an ally. Then she's, well, I can go check because I do have Gamora, but I don't believe she does come in Gamora's base deck. No, she does come. Okay, she is an ally. She's an ally. She's an ally nemesis villain. She's in the Guardians of the Galaxy box campaign. She's a villain in there. So she's the only character to be everything. An ally, hero, a villain, and a nemesis. So I don't know exactly who they could. I want them to do that with Winter Soldier, but I don't know who he could exactly be a nemesis for. Because, I mean, they could just, make a new Iron Man and make him the nemesis, but he's not really a nemesis to Iron Man. But there is this theory that I've seen. He is called people judge him because he been an ice for 70 years. Yeah. There's this theory going around that after we get the Spider-Man box, because the whole rumor was, oh, we're gonna get a Spider-Man box, and everyone's like, no, that's not gonna happen, and we got a Spider-Man box. And so the same people that had this theory, because a lot of people were spreading it, but the same people that said this theory also said we were gonna get a Civil War box. And that would be a perfect time. Basically, the Civil War box would work like it would. It won't be villains to say, but you will basically get to choose a side. Where is justice? You basically get to choose a side as if you were in Civil War. So if you take on, if you choose that you're on one side, you will face a villain set. A villain set. It's not actually villains. A villain set of Captain America's team, or you take on, I probably shouldn't put these in suits. Or you take on the set of Iron Man's team, and that would be a perfect time to bring out Winter Soldier. I think Winter Soldier, who hasn't got a character that would be perfect for that. I think all of the people from the MCU, Civil War is in the game, so Winter Soldier I think would make sense. And I don't know who was in the comic. I'm not 100% sure who was in the comic Civil War, but I know Winter Soldier would be a lock, and because there's two ways someone said that the Civil War set could work. It could either work how I just said before, where you get to choose a side, or it teaches you how to do 1v1s, which I highly doubt that's gonna how it works if we do get a Civil War set. It's not gonna be like that. I think it will be like the first one I said it was, where it was where you have to choose a side, which I'll be perfectly okay with if we do get Winter Soldier as a character. Because we got She-Hulk. I know she was in the second one. Captain Marvel was in the second Civil War. Black Panther we already have. Scarlet Witch we already have. Black Widow we already have. Yeah, Winter Soldier is like the only one we don't have. Because we're getting War Machine. We got Falcon, but I think they would also choose someone that, if they were to make this box, they would choose someone that would be on the Iron Man's team. And we're getting War Machine, and Falcon, and Captain. As time A, when do we get Daredevil? Daredevil's not out, but where is he? Where the hell is he? Daredevil is not out yet. Well, Captain America was one of the first ones to come out. I got a custom Daredevil. Ant-Man and Wasp. Ant-Man has this whole, Ant-Man has this whole thing. I've already played as Ant-Man. And Wasp came out with him. Like, when they dropped Ant-Man, they dropped Wasp out too. And did Captain America come out this year or last year? He came out 2019. So he was one of the first ones to come out. I'm debating if I should play or should just talk, because if I do Red Skull, because I haven't played Red Skull, I don't know how long it's gonna take, and I don't want to take forever. Yeah, so I kind of spoiled it. I'm going to face. Wait, it's Taskmaster is a Captain America villain, right? I know he's an Avenger villain. But it would make sense if we took down Red Skull. Fine. We're gonna do Red Skull. Even though I'm kind of intimidated by Red Skull, we're gonna take on Red Skull. Custom Daredevil, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be really fun. Oh, this is gonna be really fun. Really, really fun. Okay. Taskmaster is black. In the MCU, Taskmaster is like an all-around character, I think. I don't know, I'm debating if I should take on Red Skull, but, like, since I am Captain America, I should probably. I know he's an Avengers villain, more of a thing in the comics, I thought. I thought he was more of an Avengers level threat, and I don't know, I'm debating if I should take on Taskmaster or Red Skull. I mean, obviously, everyone would want me to take on Red Skull since I'm playing as Captain America. Fine, we'll do Red Skull. So what does he need? He needs Hydra Assault and Hydra. Yeah, so last night I taught my dad how to play this game. And he played as my custom blade. Not my custom, because I didn't make it, but he played as the custom blade that I printed off. Cause like I printed it off, but I didn't make the card. Someone else did. A guy named, I think, Pete. No, I got it from Audacity. He's a really good person who makes customs. Hydra Patrol. Hydra Patrol. What was it? Hydra Patrol and Hydra Assault. I need to grab those two. And then I need to grab Hydra Assault. Give me a second. Okay, then. Okay, much. Okay. Hydra Assault. And then we are going to grab Standard. The Standard deck. Okay, Standard deck. And now we are going to mix that into Red Skull's deck, and I'm going to get rid of that. And also, we go grab all of Obligation, Man Out of Time. We're going to grab all of those. And we are going to now we're going to shuffle all of the modular sets, plus we're going to shuffle Obligation, and we're going to shuffle in all of the standard cards into the game. So he's gonna be, he has a lot of like the minions, but I think Crossbones had more heavy villains, though. I will say Crossbones, but I feel like Red Skull is going to be a lot harder. He's going to be like the Ronin, or was the Collector hard? I can't remember. Maybe it was Collector that was giving people time. There was a villain in one modular set that people just, couldn't get past. It might be a Collector, to be honest. But it's either I know it was in the Guardians of the Galaxy set, so it's either Collector or Ronin. And I know it wasn't Nebula, because I know Nebula's relatively, she's challenging. All villains are challenging, but she's not as, hard as, Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. Which, that's going to be really fun when I do get Thanos. He's going to be definitely very fun. So he's no attack base. For each side scheme that's in play. Huh. Hopefully I don't get my face in frame. That's the least thing I want to do. Alright. So he's pretty lower on the scale, actually. He has HP of 12, but I don't want to jinx it because I feel like he could, pull up with the cop card. No, he's... Okay, radio. Well... Oh, for some reason I can't. Can we get these sets? No, I'm out. MVC sets. What's MVC sets? I honestly don't know what that means. Is that like the MCU and I'm just reading into it too much? So, I got the deck right there. Now we're going to bring in So, okay, radio. Marvel vs. Capcom. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm sorry. I know what Marvel... I played Marvel vs. Capcom, but that just flew over my head. I knew it was going to. I think it's strictly Marvel, but if... I made my own custom... Harley Quinn, but I think... Because if it was, we would have, Howard the Duck. If it wasn't, if it was, Marvel properties that, they collabed with, it would be, Howard the Duck would be in the game. Star Wars would definitely be in the game. Yeah, it would be all over the place. We would have, Optimus Prime taking on the Red Skull with the help of Conan the Barbarian and Howard the Duck. And Ryu. Yeah, Ryu would also be there. Man, that would be so cool to just see a cat. I'm gonna go see. I know I saw Kratos, and I know he's not Capcom, he's Sony, but someone made a Kratos custom, which, yeah. So he has 11 hit points. And now we're gonna start the game. Put the red house into play. Shuffle every other side scheme into side scheme deck. Oh, there's a special side scheme deck and set it next to your counter deck. Sick. Set the sleeper aside out of play. Oh, fun. There's a whole... I'm dumb. There's a whole side scheme deck. Side scheme deck. I didn't know there was one. Give me a second. I gotta look through all this now since I kind of fucked up. Hold on. So now I gotta shuffle this beautiful deck again one more time. So he gets his own beautiful side scheme.
Earlier was in here.
Okay. So I guess my food's ready. This is fun. I don't even know if can I pause the stream? No, I cannot. I don't want to just completely, abandon everything. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the stream. Not going to pause. I'm going to end the stream. Because it just says I'm opening up Captain America. And then I'm going to come back and play, bring back the stream. But we're going to actually play as Captain America. Because we haven't actually, started the game yet. So, I'll be back. And I'm, not even 20 minutes.